So, since we were talking about strawberry chocolate milk or strawberry flavored milk, I bought one of these. Unfortunately, it's low fat. Focus, you frick. It's low fat. Yeah. So anyway, we'll try it and see how strawberry it tastes. And I'm heating up some more of my spaghetti, and we got potato salad. Yes, potato salad. Coffee. I gotta eat something, and then I gotta try to do a bunch of shit. I'm so behind. Right, Fredo? Yeah, that's right. Spaghetti. I get energy, and then I run out of gas, and I don't know. Well, guess what? We're at war. Yeah, another war. We just bombed Iran. So, how's that going to work out? Do you think there's going to be fireworks in places in the Middle East? Do you think people over here who like what Iran does might do something over here? Yeah, all that stuff's going on. Yep. Logan. Yep, we just bombed Iran. How fantastic. Hello, people. Say hi, Fredo. Hi. Hi, everybody. Don't forget me. Okay, Dilbert. Yeah. War sucks. And the earth is not flat. Oh, Green Dog. Fucking, what kind of fireworks did this fucking asshole open up, you know? We're screwed. Wish I had some Parmesan cheese. I keep forgetting to buy it. That's the trouble with making lists. You have to be able to use lists, which means you have to know to use them. So no matter what you type down, you still have a brain that says, "Oh, I'm going to go do something else instead of look at the lists." I gotta eat something. Getting yelled at by people, but I gotta eat something. Right, Bandit? It's hot. Turn the air conditioning back on. Right, Bandit? Freaking electric bill's not gonna be pretty this next time. Not running this AC. Oh, frick. I'm tired. Brand new potato salad. Let's crack this sucker open. Yeah, baby. I need a napkin. Hey, Green Dog, what'd you think of that gal smelling marijuana for the first time? She was funny. She was funny. My. What am I doing here? I want to wipe this down. I swear, everything I do is backwards. I missed so many things today that were happening because my life is a disaster. I missed a huge two car events. I missed the transit birthday party today downtown. Oh well. That's what I get for being distracted and everything else. Hey, Hunter. Is this charging? So what do you think, Connor? Is it World War III or World War IV? Oh, freak. Now let's crack this open for a second, see what it tastes like. Or is it the war to end all wars? I need that 60s song in the background playing right now is what I need. Does it taste like strawberry or does it? Tackle. Oh, I know, we've been at war. But this is an unnecessary thing. And now the world is going to pay for this madness. Ooh, that tastes pretty good. I remember what that tastes like. Ooh. Strawberry quick. Ooh. Real cat. Oh, what's going on here? Got stuff in the way. Well, yeah, they have been. Unfortunately, you have bully assholes who run countries or are just greedy bastards and they want more. You know, it's like these two dudes that are basically fighting that started the war in was it Congo or Sudan? Sudan. You know, they used to be friends. This is madness, man. You know, it's madness. I mean, yeah, Iran is a mess under the current leadership. You know, saying that they want to eliminate all Jews. Now that's a mess. But you don't have any good leadership on the national stage for clearer thinking, you know. I was out a little bit. I don't think it was too bad today necessarily, but tomorrow will be a barn burner. Literally. The Middle East will be burning because of assholes. Hi, mate. Yep. I mean, just look at Vietnam. What a disaster. Look at Afghanistan, you know. And then you have all these other little wars that are going on, you know, like, I don't know how many there are in Africa. Then you had that crazy nonsense in Europe, the Serbs and the Croats, that whole crazy conflict. I mean, it's just madness. All this hate, it's crazy. The only way you get out of that cycle is you just stop. You just say, okay, enough. Cold turkey, man. I mean, it's like getting off of drugs or something. You have to stop. Man. Not a lot because I did some work last night, so I slept a lot of the day. Who's messaging me? Well, at least I think I'm not in that trouble, but I need to go do some errands yet and try and come back here and start to work somehow. Oh. Well, I used to say sleep was overrated because I would stay up for days at a time, but that's not real healthy. I had a weird dream the other day. I don't write them down, you know. What was it? I don't know. I don't have too crazy of dreams anymore. I used to have car crash like dreams that I would wake up freaked out from. Get some mushrooms, real cat. Seriously, you'll have some dreams. I don't need hallucinogens. I have a bad enough imagination. When I sit and have discussions with people, serious discussions about um, serious subjects like really bad human beings, evil human beings, um, uh, um, the things that I know from friends who've been in certain special force groups. The evils that are out there, people just don't realize because it never touches them. They've never read about it or witnessed it. Until you've witnessed really crazy evil and or the things other people do to keep us safe, you don't realize how fragile everything is. Concussions. I've had a few. I was actually trying to count. There's something. Who's got a chalkboard for their concussion count? I should put that on my blackboard. Concussions to date. And then when somebody comes in, they're going to go, oh, what the frick? I think I probably maybe have had 4 or 5 in my life. Well, any hard head trauma can cause a concussion. You know, I probably had a concussion at age 5 when I blew myself up. That's a brain trauma concussion. A shock wave. So I'm going to blame all my problems on that one. But what do I blame the problem on blowing myself up? Then I've been hit in the back of the head with a 4x4. I've had a car dropped on my head. Oh, actually, I just thought about that. So all 3 of those events sent me to the hospital. Interesting. Yep. And 2 I was admitted. 2 of them I was admitted out of those 3. Oh, did he do a thing just now or something? I think I might have seen that he was going to do something. Was he just on, Linda? Telling the world to bend over. I'm going to see if I can find it on YouTube. Oh, I got to plug this phone in. What am I doing? Who is this person? What?
If you live in Spokane and you know this person, I'm going to show you his picture. This little piece of a scalding hot coffee drink in my little gas station clerk's face. Tiny, sweet little thing threw it in her face. Burned the out of her. I walked in and she's got like makeup running from her face. Her face is red. There's coffee everywhere. This little.
Hello, Brendan Ferry area of Spokane, Washington. Also spent some time in Coeur d'Alene.
Sorry. "300 feet down." I said, that's funny, reading lips, Marcus. Uh, he's digging a trench tomorrow, and they got to put conduit in to run some wire from a house to a garage. They need to get rid of the overhead wiring from the house to the garage, which is pretty scary stuff, actually, on that house. Oh yeah, I'd be a great Santa. So, hi Timmy. What do you want? I want a drone. Well, guess what, Timmy? You're just gonna get 5 pounds of potato salad, and you're gonna be happy with it. All right, Timmy? My friends once gave their kids salad dressing, I think, for Christmas. It was hilarious. It was freaking hilarious with, oh my God, bottles of salad dressing. Jeffrey Dahmer. I know a guy who knows Jeffrey Dahmer because he wrote the book. He wrote the movie about Jeffrey Dahmer. Durf. John Backdurf. Yeah, when I get one. Yeah, if you've never seen the movie about Dahmer, what's the one called? It's about his teenage years before he started murdering. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Looking at how families are messed up and how kids are bullies and how someone evolves. Yep, spaghetti. Why wouldn't it be? You got some left over? I mean, a pound, the way I make it with all the fixings in it, it lasts me. I don't know when I made that. You have to, it might last 5 or 6 days depending how much I eat. I bought some more sauce today with some of the measly dollars I had so I can make another batch. So I bought potato salad. I bought the tripod thing. I bought the strawberry milk things. I bought eggs. What else did I buy? Um, I can't think. Where's those receipts? I just had them. Where the frick are they? I swear, I just. Where's those other receipts? I just had them. Where's the Aldi's receipt? What did I do with that? Where is the Aldi's receipt? I just. Where is the oldies receipt? Can't remember everything I bought. Hey, Abby. This is from Walmart. Yeah, I bought the 3 things at Walmart. Then Sam's Club I bought the, what did I buy? I bought the, oh, that's right, I bought cereal and potato salad. I haven't had cereal in forever. And then at Aldi's, yeah, I bought milk, eggs. What else did I buy there? Where's the receipt for Aldi's? Cream. I bought like 5 things. I don't know. I'm out of money. Honey bunches of oats with almonds, of course. That's the best. Sam's Club, man. Well, how much was that? $7 for a box of cereal? 2 big bags? You can't beat it. Light bulb. Yep, eggs were $2.71 or $2.72. Yep. Milk was cheaper at Aldi's by a quarter from Sam's Club. Eggs were more expensive at Sam's Club. Cream was cheaper. I don't have the Aldi's receipt. Cream was cheaper at the one store. Oh, it was cheaper at Sam's Club for their store brand. I bought a name brand at Aldi's, so it was a little bit more. What else did I buy? I can't think. You like that cereal, May? You know what you're really gonna like? Go buy some Cocoa Puffs. Have you seen that bowl? I usually eat my cereal out of a, what is it, a 2-quart Pyrex measuring glass. It makes a perfect cereal bowl. Put some Cocoa Puffs in the bottom, put the honey bunches on top. Oh my God. Freak, mix it all up. It's heaven. Oh my God. No, mix it up. It's awesome. The tastes, oh my God. Because I used to buy this off-brand Cocoa Puffs at like Save-A-Lot in a bag, in the bags, because it was cheaper. And I tried it one day and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Amazing. Now I can't find that same kind of stuff. They changed brands. Frozen fries at Walmart today. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh, strawberry. Oh, it's pretty good. For low-fat milk, this is pretty tasty, I've got to admit. I haven't opened up the other one. I've got the whole jug of vitamin D strawberry, Borden's strawberry, in the fridge. I bought a gallon of that. But this was the Nesquik, this is pretty good. I'll give it a 10. So what do you think, Abby? The United States is at war again. Rice Krispie treats. Oh, nice, Linda. Yeah, we bombed Iran. Trump was just on the air, I think. Yep. Yep. We're sticking our stupid genitals in it. Yep. Yep. And you know what Iran said? Fine. We'll bring it back to you. I would expect somebody might have died. They bombed a whole bunch of nuclear sites. They used 6 B-2 bombers, which left yesterday, and I knew about that. And they dropped 20 or 30 Tomahawk cruise missiles from U.S. submarines that were 400 miles away. So yeah, the shit has hit the fan officially. We're at war with Iran, and they could start launching on our bases and stuff. We got a lot of bases in the Middle East. Oh yeah, it's about to get crazy, and we've got a moron in charge with a TV show freak as the Secretary of Defense. Jesus Christ. Now, the trouble is you impeach him, and then what do you have? J.D. Vance. I just watched a video it's a good short video about J.D. Vance. It's on my Twitter if you can find my Twitter. But J.D. Vance is a scary piece of work, and that could be worse in many ways for the country. I don't know about international politics, but for the United States, J.D. Vance and his tech buddies are scary. No, just talking about how we went to war tonight. She's been a disaster. I mean, she even said the other day that in some testimony that they didn't think that the Iranians had the capability to, I mean, Iran's been saying they're going to have a bomb next week forever. It's like Trump says, well, I'll see what I'll do in 2 weeks. He says that all the time. Don't have a Jewish Federal Reserve Bank. Oh, that's funny. That's ridiculous. Jim, I don't know that it's necessarily. I mean, Iran's bad, but I don't know. So I don't know. We're gonna find out now. Doesn't matter, Jim. We're gonna find out. They don't want to pay taxes. Oh, that's funny. Well, there's all kinds of chatter now about Iranian sleeper cells that could start doing mischief. So, when you're out and about, just pay attention, because the world has changed since we just did this. Well, I think they should have the ability to do nuclear power. But the current government, no, they shouldn't. They should not have a nuclear device. But who knows how close they are or aren't? That's way beyond our pay grades if they are. That a witness was messaging that he was getting shunned. No, I thought he left. Where you get? Oh, he sent you. How did he send you a message? Do you know him? I don't know what happened. There's two people. I cannot find where they are blocked. I've looked. Scroll up. Andrew. Yeah. Sleep. Media lies about what Tulsi said. Now everyone repeats it. A witness. I don't see a witness. What are we talking about here? Okay. I don't see a comment from a witness. You don't see anything either, Abby? Um, so you're seeing messages from a witness? How come nobody here can see it? Does anybody see any comments from a witness? I don't see any. I looked for him and what's his name? Gumby Pokey. I can't figure out why they are blocked or whatever's happened. I mean, but I'm not losing sleep over it because I already spent like an hour looking through all kinds of stuff on my YouTube Studio channel to settings and where people are blocked. I couldn't find anything for either of them, so I don't understand it. Goofy, where's Bandit? He's right over there, staying cool. Where's Bandit? Bandit! He's trying to sleep. I don't see any comments, and you don't, but you see a comment, Jim? That's weird. I would love you to take a screenshot of that, and you can go to the link in my bio, go to my YouTube page, go to my bio, there's a link. Go to the link tree, send me a screenshot in the contact email button. I'd like to see what you're seeing, because I don't see anything. And nobody else seems to see anything. So I don't understand, you know, I can't keep, I got too many things I do now that I waste time on. And unfortunately, I've already looked into this for like an hour. And I even had Baba look into it with me. I gave him access. We couldn't find anything. So I have no clue what's going on. And I just can't keep wasting time on things like that. It's not that important to me. I mean, so archaic. You want to see archaic? There's an iPhone 5. I have no idea, Abby. I'm not giving people ideas or telling them what to do. So don't tell them either. If they can't figure it out in this day and age or get help figuring it out, I help tons of people with technical stuff. I'm tired of it. Because all you have to do is be curious to figure things out. The answers for everything are on YouTube. If you want to learn how to post something, go look at YouTube. You want to learn how to fix your fridge, it's on YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube. You want to study how to program computers, there's whole courses, free. I don't have energy to teach people much, and I don't have patience for people that aren't curious. Yeah. Oh, I was going to look up what Trump said. Oh, here's a guy I follow. He's a national security dude. He just got a message from a Trump follower. Listen to this. Been a times going. No reply. Really, Jim? I don't know. I mean, I don't see everything. Sometimes, I'm yakking and I just don't see it go by. And it's not, intentional. I don't remember your name really. So I don't know that I've seen any. Formed a click, a coup. Well, I don't know what happened, Steve. But I'm done. I can't keep focusing on these things because I waste too much energy on this stuff as it is. So Trump just got a message from a friend and a Trump supporter. That speech came across as Israel first, not America first. Exactly. Netanyahu, is between Putin and Netanyahu, Trump is just a puppet, and they know how to yank his strings. Trump is very playable by people in other powerful situations. Jesus. Okay, I gotta go find this speech that he just did. Oh, 52 minutes he was on? Or is this just a lot of other discussion? Let's see here. Oh my God, I can't spell. Oh my gosh, fingers. I'm spelling this wrong. All right, let's see what this is here.
Hype and the like here. Do you think that could happen? To visit the city amidst the
things could
2 days basically trying to
towards the
many retaliatory effort. Am I onto something?
For that part up, operationally speaking, but where they're going, once they get in the...
All right, that's ridiculous. All right.
This is a Fox News alert. News from the President of the United States that there has been an attack inside Iran. Just moments ago, President Donald Trump putting out on Truth Social, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites.
Where's his... Where? Oh my God, where's the damn... This might be it.
Thank you very much.
Getty.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, that was it.
Targeted and ambushed, with the whole thing caught on camera. Video shows a woman in Leon Springs being attacked by a pair of masked men. The woman thinks she was followed by the men from the bank. As Ken's 5 reporter Zach Briggs shows us, it took a certain member of the family to save the day.
It happened so fast, but it felt like it was in slow motion to me.
Noemi Moreno still shaken up after being attacked by masked assailants in the early afternoon of Friday, June 6.
I'm terrified. I'm always looking around now and making sure that nobody's following me, and I'm kind of leery, going places by myself now.
Moreno was taking care of some business at the bank here in Leon Springs. After cashing the checks, she went to pick up her kids at her mother-in-law's house nearby.
When I arrived, I was in my car and I was debating, should I bring my purse or not?
Moreno got out of the car with her money-filled purse, and right behind her, a red SUV pulled up after passing by just moments before.
And these two guys, young guys, all dressed in black with the black ski mask, they started pulling my purse. And they pulled me so hard that I fell on the ground.
Amid all the screaming, Rambo the dog revved into action, rushing toward the commotion as Moreno held on to that purse for dear life.
They saw the dog and they jumped in the vehicle and took off.
As Moreno. Amid all the screaming, Rambo the dog revved into action, rushing toward the commotion as Moreno held on to that purse for dear life.
Good doggy.
They saw the dog and they jumped in the vehicle and took off. And one of them lost a shoe.
Moreno believes the suspects followed her from the bank. And if it weren't for Rambo, Moreno fears...
All right, good night. Strawberry milk. Oh, now I gotta go to the building and look for shit. Ugh. Well, it's not necessarily that they don't want to work. They haven't had the opportunity, and then they live in a rough life, in a rough world where there's no support system that ever gave them the opportunity to learn how to get a job. Instead they're around, lots of other bad people and kids, and they learn that this is the cool thing to do. Yeah, that job attacking her didn't pay good. All right, I'm tired a little here. I gotta go to the building and try to find wire now. Ugh. Well, both of those things, Abby. I mean, unless you know kids from rough and poor neighborhoods and how awful it is in most of their situations, a lot of them don't even know how to read, Abby. The literacy rate in Cleveland, the illiteracy rate in Cleveland is 60%. Cannot read. So, all these things combined together, along with drugs, with guns everywhere, with single family households that are a disaster, these kids raise themselves and they're feral, they're wild. No, I gotta go. Right. Well, I mean, I guess mine was normal, but I was always in trouble. Uh-oh. Supervisor. Supervisor. Supervisor's thirsty. Probably kids rummaging through the neighborhood, Abby. That's a lot of what that stuff is. My friend's neighborhood years ago, there was, and this is out in the country, but there were a few houses close together, kind of where they're at. They were close to the intersection of the little town in that town area, and uh, a bunch of cars got rifled through at night because people didn't lock their cars, and all that was taken was the change. So that just tells you it was kids, just kids. Yeah, I mean, that's why I got into a lot of trouble, because I was wired differently, and I would just go out of the house. I'd sneak out every night almost sometimes. Parents didn't know we were sneaking out. They didn't know what we were up to. And they would have been considered, normal, decent parents. But they did not have a clue what we were doing. Well, in the rough neighborhoods in Cleveland, there's even better neighborhoods, I should say, the better neighborhoods in the city of Cleveland, where lots of crime happens because there's money there, stuff. They put flyers out on the cars all the time. Put your junk in the trunk. Don't leave anything in the vehicle. Some people just leave their cars unlocked so they won't have a broken window. So that means you leave nothing in the car. You don't even leave an imprint of a GPS on your windshield or something. You don't leave even a mount. You figure out ways to do this stuff so it can all be pulled off, and there's no evidence of these things that you own. And it's unfortunate, but whether your car is parked at home or anywhere else, put your junk in the trunk. Police laid her out. $300 worth of damage. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just leave their cars unlocked. Then you won't have a broken window. But a lot of these fools won't even try the door handle. They'll just come up and break the window. North Olmsted has never been worse than East Cleveland. If I took your average North Olmsted couple and drove them around East Cleveland, they would come back looking like they've been in a 40-minute movie scene, seeing the horrors of Satan himself, because they've never been there. Oh, kids do that stuff lots of places, you know, but that's, you know, yeah. Yeah. No, we did a lot. I did a lot of lawn turfing. We did, yeah. We used to pull in the backyard of people's houses and honk the horn at 3 a.m. It was horrible. You know, it's kind of funny. I would laugh if somebody did it to me, you know, and flash the headlights and start screaming, "Pull up your pants, the babysitter's here." Nowadays, you'd get shot for just doing something silly prank like that. All we did was disturb the noise. Yeah, we did crazy stuff, Tubbs. Yeah. We were completely out of control. Bandit, what are you doing? Bandit. All right, I'm going to hang up and try to focus. Corner of the house. Oh. We would maybe just unscrew a lot of the bulbs. So you'd have to come out and fix it. I suppose we ripped off some strings of lights. I don't know. Yeah. Old man, yeah. Right. You talk to your grandparents like that? And I'm not your grandparent. I'm no one's grandparent, so I can talk to you any way that I like. All right. See you guys later. Sleep tight. Don't forget, check your smokealarms.com. See you guys later. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. Ciao. Out.